Hi guys, it's me Tech Marlos. And today, we're talking about something a little bit different, but also super exciting if you're the kind of person who loves tech that's designed to push limits. This right here is the SYLVOX Outdoor TV with rolling stand, a massive 75-inch Mini-LED QLED TV designed specifically for outdoor use. And yes, you heard that right, an actual outdoor TV. Now, let's just pause for a second. TVs are usually one of those things we think of as living inside our homes, living rooms, bedrooms, home theaters. But the moment you step outside, things get complicated. Sunlight glare, rain, dust, heat, freezing temperatures, sound issues, all of those things make the experience kind of a nightmare if you just roll your indoor TV outside. That's where something like this comes in, and this model is basically one of the most complete packages I've seen for outdoor viewing. First off, let's just admire the scale of this thing. 75 inches. That's already big, and then combine that with Mini-LED backlighting and QLED color reproduction? It's like they took the kind of high-end display tech we expect from flagship indoor TVs and just made it battle-ready for the outdoors. And that's not an exaggeration, this thing is IP55 rated, which means it's resistant to dust, water, and can actually handle conditions that would destroy a regular TV. Rain shower? No problem. Dust storm? It'll live. Basically, it's built like a tank, but it doesn't look like one. Design-wise, SYLVOX clearly put some thought into the aesthetics. You've got a rolling stand that makes it much easier to position, which is a big deal because let's be real, moving a 75-inch display is no joke. The stand is solid, sturdy, and balances the weight beautifully while still giving you mobility. That's the kind of detail that shows they're actually thinking about how people use this in real outdoor spaces, like patios, backyards, poolside setups, or even commercial spots like restaurants and sports bars. Now let's talk performance, because this is where the specs start getting wild. The brightness rating is 3500 nits. Let that sink in for a moment. Most indoor flagship TVs are hitting somewhere between 1000 and 2000 nits for HDR content. It more than doubles that. And that's not just bragging rights, it's the difference between being able to actually see your content clearly in broad daylight versus watching a dim, washed-out picture. In practice, this brightness is stunning. You could literally watch a football game in the middle of the afternoon with the sun overhead, and it's still perfectly visible. The panel tech is Mini-LED, which means you're getting thousands of tiny local dimming zones that allow for crazy contrast and deep blacks. Pair that with QLED color accuracy, and what you've got here is a picture that doesn't just work outside, it actually looks premium. Add in the 120Hz refresh rate, and motion is buttery smooth whether you're watching sports, gaming, or just binging a show on Netflix. And because this is the Cinema Pro 2025 version, it also comes fully loaded with Dolby Atmos support for immersive sound, plus compatibility with Google's ecosystem for smart features. Now, audio is another tricky part with outdoor TVs. Sound behaves differently outside, it disperses more, gets lost faster, and doesn't bounce off walls the way it does indoors. That's why it's impressive that this TV includes Dolby Atmos optimization. It delivers surprisingly full, rich sound for an outdoor setup. Of course, if you want to go all in, you can always pair it with an external outdoor-rated sound system. But out of the box, this is more than enough to make movies and sports feel alive even when you're outside. Another thing I really appreciate is that SYLVOX didn't cut corners on smart functionality. It's not one of those bare-bones outdoor TVs that just expects you to plug in a cable box or streaming stick. Instead, it comes with Google compatibility, which means you've got access to the apps and features you're used to indoors. Netflix, YouTube, Prime Video, Disney+, all of that is here with voice control baked in. Plus, the menus are fluid and responsive, which isn't always the case with some cheaper outdoor solutions. Now, because this is an outdoor display, durability is key. The waterproofing, dust resistance, and reinforced build are all crucial. But what's also important is temperature resistance. This thing is designed to operate in a wide range of climates. Whether it's a hot summer day or a chilly winter evening, it'll keep running. That peace of mind is huge, because if you're investing in a big outdoor display like this, you don't want to baby it or worry about covering it up every second the weather changes. So who's this for? Honestly, I see two main categories. First,